From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees. So just about set on the hill here today, Brian Bayo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy. On the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence, and if he is, he should be just fine.
Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't.
There's a swing and a drive. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores. Rips one to right, and it stays fair. The run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Everything came together for him. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
And the 0-1 just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended.
Rafaela makes the catch. Runner tags from third, maybe bluffing there as he returns to third. Now it's the DH, Jason Dominguez. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a foul ball. That one ripped. Squeezes it. Runner tagging and heading for home. In to score is the runner from third. It's 2-0. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's a fair ball. Two outs, runner at first. And now it's going to be Anthony Volpe. Abreu in position and makes the grab. And that'll do it. Back inside Fenway Park, and today's starting pitcher, Carlos Rodon. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Gets it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Rafael Devers now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. One down, base is empty. And Devers hits that one. Judge hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. And first offering is fouled off. Narvaez hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Cuts and misses. It's a strike. Back here in Boston, second inning set to go. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Bayo back to work. Ripped on a line. Fair ball. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Ball one, no strikes. Wells at second with nobody out. And no one can get there. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Throw over to Toro. One out in the second. Judge rips that one. Going back. And that one is off the wall. Now a long throw home. That holds the lead runner, and now they've got two in scoring position.
He was all over that one. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And
base hit, one run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage.
Rafaela settles underneath it. Nabs it. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. In there. He's safe.
No, that's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Dominguez stands in here. Takes ball one low.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later.
Brings it in for the third out. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And here is Christian Campbell.
Baseman, Christian Campbell.
Foul ball.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And a swing and a miss. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Rodon ready. Here comes. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike three.
Batting sixth.
Two outs, base is empty. Marcelo Meyer, the next to hit.
Meyer.
To third, Chisholm. Fires across the diamond, and that will end the inning. Back here at Fenway Park, down the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third.
No, safe.
So a man aboard, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Right through there for a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
The 1-1. That's towards center. Rafaela under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Cut off. Now a throw home. And he's in there as they score a pair on the play. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. As we go to the last of the third, here's Trevor Story. And he grounds one to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play.
Over to Goldie. One gone, bottom of the third inning. So digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swing and a miss, strike 1. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Outside low, 1-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taking.
Into left center for a base hit. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Looks to second, that's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Up the middle, LeMahieu is there. Sends it to first, and Devers is set down. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brunansky. The Red Sox would. And this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it hits off the monster. Makes the turn and heads for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. He's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, the slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his third extra base hit of the game.
He's in there. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself
Now
up.
batting, the designated hitter, Jason.
2 on with
Dominguez.
1 out. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Lined, and that's a base hit. Bellinger on his way home. In there safely.
Back-to-back singles. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel.
Story tossed to second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. This game's a bit of a
Leading
blowout,
off
Singy. Let's talk
for
about
the
something
Red
random.
Sox,
Let's do
the
it.
catcher,
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press
Doug
boxes.
Ryan.
You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's 2 down. 2 out, space is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. That one to first. Goldie takes it to the bag. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Ready now for the 5th. Inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Bayo back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, digging in, Austin Wells.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but
Now
you will
batting,
get some
the
high
second
fives.
baseman,
You know, when you
DJ
make great contact, you
LeMahieu.
feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 1 for 3. Rips that one to right. And that'll do it. Back here at Fenway, and here is Marcelo Meyer. Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Story now. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now
And next for the Red
first
Sox,
baseman,
Abraham Toro. Grounded out his
Toro.
first time up. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Ground ball left side. That ends the frame. Back in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. Here is Aaron Judge. Liner, and that should be extra bases. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Not in time, he's safe.
Clearly seeing the ball very
batting,
well in
the
this
left
one.
fielder,
Got a fastball,
Cody
middle of the plate,
Bellinger.
jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And it's caught for the out.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't
Now
always
batting,
find a
the
hole,
first
but the more
baseman,
you can hit the
Paul
ball like that with good
Goldschmidt.
exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in there.
Safe.
2 down, base
Now
is
batting,
empty.
designated
Jason
hitter,
Dominguez
Jason
digs in now.
Dominguez.
Line drive. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the catch. Inning over. Back here at Fenway, well, we go bottom six. So stepping in for Boston. Cedar Rafaela. That one the other way. Lays out and makes the play.
It's hard to believe a man that large is that athletic. Just a great diving catch by Aaron Judge. And when he hits the ground, everybody feels it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time.
Runner on the move. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. Duran, the base runner at first with one out. Now fly ball to right center. Judge makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Carlos.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. The other way. And foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Line to left. Gets down. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third. So it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
But you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Ping pongs around a bit, but they get the out. And that ends the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park, top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Hard hit, right side. Throw over to Toro, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
Shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Abreu has a beat on it. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Austin Wells. Campbell fires over to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Bottom of the 7th, and now Marcelo Meyer.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. It feels like it's been one first pitch out after another, and they've given up 8 outs on the first pitch alone.
So a man at first. Here's Trevor Story now. That one missed.
So based on those first pitch numbers and how often they lead to outs, it's easy to see why maybe they should be a little more patient with their approach moving forward.
Rodon fires. And a foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting.
And stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro.
Toro.
Line drive. And there's a hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
That's 3 singles in a row. Nice job of
center
driving
fielder,
that pitch
number
the other way
3.
on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And all 3 runners on the move here. Swing and a miss.
Got him on the tag.
Well done behind the dish. Now batting Jarren Duran.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Devers now. And first offering is fouled off. Rodon sets and deals.
1-1.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Rodon keeping him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball. LeMahieu gets it to first. And Devers is set down. They limit the damage here. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. DJ LeMahieu to start it off.
LeMahieu.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
Story slings it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third.
Two hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I love the hustle out of the box.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. The run scores from third, and it's 11-2. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Finds its way through, base hit. Fires it to the plate. In there safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. The relay to third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Boston, ready for the bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. Rodon back to work. Ball 1 there.
Damn.
Right side, LeMahieu. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down. The batter now Christian Campbell.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Volpe zips it to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
0-2 is the count.
2 outs. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1.
3.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
And your final 12-2 for Chris Singleton and our